For some households, the conversation is harder than others. I spoke with one family who shared they won't be sending their kids back to school this year. Take a look at why.
Ultimately, it's not a matter of if schools should reopen, it's simply a matter of how.
But for parents like mom of three, Jacqueline Miller, sending kids back to school in just a matter of weeks isn't that simple.
He does want to spend time with kids, but he knows at the same time he can easily be sick. So it's hard making that decision, obviously.
Her youngest son has a rare genetic condition, which increases his chances of getting a more serious case of COVID-19. It's why her kids won't be attending in-person classes this fall.
His older brothers, they could easily bring something home, so they're not going to even be going to school.
Daily on-campus learning will be available to students across the Lone Star State. However, parents will also have the option to keep their kids at home. For children with developmental disorders, disabilities, or delays who will head back next month, the owner of Kids Therapies in Killeen says prepping her patients for class is now part of therapy.
He had on his mask, and after he was finished putting a puzzle together with his occupational therapist, they were working down on the floor, and they wiped the entire puzzle down. And of course, you know, being on his hands and knees and wiping is also a good therapy activity.
But what about teachers?
Uncomfortable as all get out. Very frustrating as an immunocompromised educator.
Rick Bollet is the president of the Killeen Educators Association and Texas State Teachers Association Region 10. Just like parents, he says teachers have major concerns of their own, even worrying about the price of extra supplies coming out of their own pockets.
Teachers and educators for years have spent sometimes thousands of dollars of their own money in terms of purchasing school supplies. It's very frustrating that that may extend to personal protective equipment or PPE.
Beyond that, there's the larger concern of health.
You know, if schools cannot open safely and take every single option in terms of protecting, you know, the students and the staff, then they should not open.
Now, experts say due to the nature of the pandemic, parents and educators alike should expect some campuses to close for brief periods of time during this school year. Reporting in Killeen, Olivia Leveda, 25 News.